Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Mariana and I make videos about self-transformation through different mediums, whether it's visual art, writing, witchcraft, bringing practical magic into your routine. And today I am making a witch broom completely from scratch, kind of. If you saw my last video, I stumbled upon an old, I want to say palm tree branch, but I'm not entirely sure actually what it is because I looked up old palm tree branches and they don't quite look like this. And it was so perfectly shaped like a broomstick that it kind of actually shook me to my core and made me want to make my own broomstick or decorate it in some way. It was kind of like the missing piece in my magical practice and on my altar. I don't have a broomstick. I've made tiny ones before, but this is so completely out of my depth. Please bear with me. I want to preface that this is going to be such a work in progress and a total exercise in improv. Much like so much of my artwork, we'll just see what happens as I go, you know? My earliest memories of falling in love with witchcraft and all things esoteric and spiritual was when I was really young. I must have been like 6 or 7 years old, and I used to have these dreams where there would be a broomstick in my bedroom and I would fly out of my window in the middle of the night and soar around the city and to different parts of the world. And I remember these dreams so vividly, this feeling of anything was possible and like I was in total control of my destiny. I remember as a kid being so in love with the idea of witchcraft but not understanding it. I think what drew me to the broomstick in particular was this idea of freedom. The witch's broom is associated with transformation, cleansing negative energy. I think it kind of came to me at this perfect time because I started this channel back in January wanting to start this new cycle for myself. I wasn't speaking my mind. I wasn't sharing a lot of my personal life and my interests out of fear of judgment. I want this broomstick to kind of be a symbol for me sweeping away that negativity or that self-doubt. And I think it'll be an incredible totem to have by my altar as a reminder that I've been doing that practice. The fact that it came to me in the way that it did is so beautiful. And I'm really grateful for those of you who said you wanted me to like actually transform this into something, because I might not have otherwise. I might have just picked this up, thought it was interesting, and then brought it back outside. But this is challenging me to do something really out of my comfort zone. And hopefully it inspires you guys to do similar crafts and try different things in your life that get you outside of your comfort zone but push you to where you want to be in life, because that is really what this channel is about and what I'm developing in this practice. I'm just going to share with you guys some of the materials I'm using and how I'm going to go about this as I do it. I really want to preface that I did not spend basically a dime on this. I just found materials I had lying around and I'm going to hope and cross my fingers that they work. So first and foremost, I foraged a lot of dry sticks and materials for the bristles. I'm going to add that to the part of the broom that is quite empty on the other side. So this one's pretty full here. I kind of want to evenly distribute what I foraged to make it into a more full shape. Old recycled twine from spell work I've done in the past, and letters and stationery. So I'm going to reuse this. The flower that I picked up on my last nature walk that I showed in my last video has completely dried out, but I think it's honestly, if anything, it's even more beautiful. So I want to find a way to utilize that. Roses and flowers from, you know, years of just foraging random plants and things, and feathers like so, and this giant leaf that I'm planning on trimming and finding a way to use that. Some pine needles and sticks and herbs, and just I have so much here. And then for art materials, I'm going to be using acrylic paints for the actual handle, and that will be the true test of my patience and artistry. Oh, and then I also have acquired some charms over the years. This fell off of one of my favorite belts. It's a beautiful little sun and moon charm. A crystal necklace my little brother got for me, I think would be really nice hanging from the handle. And then to seal off the paint on my handle, I have a gloss finish acrylic sealer that works for wood and glass surfaces, paper, cardboard, ceramics, everything. I think I'm just gonna start by trying to turn this end of the broom and these bristles into something cohesive that makes sense. So let's start there first. Now I'm going to tie what I have so far, which is just the first layer. And I think I'm gonna do this in layers because tying it all at once would be kind of difficult. I just had a thought while I was doing this. My grandmother has always been so talented at floral arrangements, and I feel like this is such a cool exercise. It's reminding me of the way that she's always prepared her arrangements, and I feel really connected to her right now. This is something we would do together. So I'm thinking about her because I'm gonna see her so soon, and I think she would appreciate this. So I don't know, I'm really enjoying the slow process. I was able to add the flower and some of these feathers. So we're getting somewhere. Oh my God, I love that. That is so perfect. It's looking pretty cool. I like the different colors. I like that I was able to attach the flower and some of these charms and the crystal. I'm really scared to ruin it with paint, but the handles, I feel like it needs something. So I'm just gonna give it a go. And if I ruin it, fuck it. It's all been, you know, trial and error up until this point anyway. I added that final bit of twine. I think it looks really pretty and kind of pieces it all together. If you're wondering why I didn't paint this first and then put the bristles on, beats me. All right, I'm gonna take a break because it's looking like this just needs to dry before I add any more elements. I do still want to design the handle with some spirals and maybe some gold ink and kind of see what I can do with that. But either way, I think we got a lot done in the short amount of time I started working on this today. Like, it's looking pretty good. I would even be happy with it where it is now, to be honest, but I want to finish it all the way through to my idea that I had when I started it. So yeah, I'll check back in later. Having a hard time doing this on camera, but you guys get the idea. I'm gonna go and just like spend some quiet time off camera designing the handle with these just spiral designs and intuitive designs, I'm just gonna kind of tap in and see what comes out, and then I'll show you guys how it looks after. Happy with how it turned out, and so glad that I pushed myself to do this today. I can't wait to hang up this broom in my altar and make it a part of my practice. And I also just want to say a huge thank you to all of you who have subscribed the past few weeks. It's actually insane how many of you have been commenting and developing this community with me. I'm so grateful. I can't believe that, I don't know, I just think one of my dreams in starting this channel was to form community and to reach people who are going through similar things. So many of you have said that these videos are helping you develop your own self-transformational tools or push yourself to be more vulnerable, and that honestly, it makes me emotional a lot, and I'm really grateful. So thank you guys so much for following along. This coming week, I am actually flying out to the Azores to visit my family. My parents' brewery is celebrating their 1-year anniversary, which is a huge deal. And, you know, I'm so proud of them, and I'm so excited that I have the opportunity to go and celebrate this incredible occasion with them. I don't know if you guys remember, in January when I posted my first video, I said that one of my dreams for this year that I was manifesting and working on was to dance again in some kind of performance or on stage. I also want to rediscover my love for performing. I did dance for 15 years of my life, and that was really one of my first loves. I want to do a little bit more of the things that scare me, and that's one of them. Getting back into those classes, and hopefully bucket list item back on stage this year in some performance, some way. That would be awesome. The universe brought its magic, did its thing, and luckily, by some grace of the divine, I am dancing with my mom and two of the most important women in my life who are also professional dancers and performers. And we'll be doing a dance showcase together during the anniversary, which will hopefully be a big sold-out event and a really exciting performance. So I've been training for that for the past few weeks, and I'm so excited. I'm going to be sharing that entire event, and I'm going to be vlogging this trip. So expect a lot of content about that. Maybe see some of the island that I was born on, get an idea of where I got so much of my inspiration and love for magic during my formative years, because I do think that the places you're born keep a piece of your soul there, you know, and I really think if you see the island and the beauty that there is there, you'll understand why I'm obsessed with magic and nature and all these things. So if you don't get a video from me next week, just know that I'm planning a bunch of content for you guys when I get back, and I'm really excited. So yeah, stick around because there's a lot of cool stuff coming, and give this video a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this whole process. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys next time. Love you so much.